My husband's in the Army, and we got stationed here in July, and Carly's birthday was in March, so we felt like she was old enough to have her baby. She wanted a baby. She'd been wanting one for a long time, but we wanted to wait till we felt like she was a little bit more mature and could take care of an animal.
The Evans were new to the area, but found their way to the Humane Society of El Paso to search for Carly's new furry BFF.
I think it's just knowing that the Humane Society is there, and when we decided to have a pet, we wanted to make sure that we got a pet who needed a home that was homeless. We didn't want to just go get a pet that hadn't been checked out by a doctor, or who hadn't had all of those things done prior to adopting. The experience at the Humane Society was great. They were very friendly and very helpful when we said what we wanted, and they helped us to find her. It was a great match. She's very gentle with Carly.
Carly fell in love with a famous little kitten named Feather, now Penelope, who upon entering the shelter was a star of a new PSA created to help promote the shelter.
I think that's one of the reasons why we waited until she was a bit older, so that when we do have the time to move, it's not just us doing all the work. She knows that she's responsible for her and moving, and why we only have one. Because I don't know that we could do a whole lot with, or that it's fair to do a whole lot with a bunch of animals, so we want the one, and I think that that's a feasible way to move around being in the Army.
Unfortunately, because of the large military base, Fort Bliss shelters see a high number of animals left behind by military families due to moving or deployment. However, there are others who make arrangements to ensure they keep their pets.
I think you have to think really hard, because you do move a lot. And especially, I think, if you're going to get multiple pets or multiple dogs or even cats, because we're 5 days away from where we live, so you need an animal that's going to be able to be in a car for 5 days, and if you cannot take care of it in a home, you certainly can't take care of it in a car. So I would think very hard about how long you're here, how long you're going to be here, when you're going to leave, how long is it going to take you to get to your destination, where you're going, because it's a lot. And it's not fair I think, to a helpless animal to get it and then be with you for the time that you're here and then want to rehome it at the end. That's difficult and yeah, very unfortunate.
Penelope is one of them and has made herself at home and is growing up with Carly.
She's spoiled. She's a bit of the diva. She lets her dress her up. She's had dog clothes on and crowns on and tea parties, and she's very great with her, and she's very playful.
Me and her have fun together, and she always comes up to my bed and always likes to sleep on my feet.
What type of things do you do with her when you guys play?
We play with her bear, with her pig, her little string, and sometimes we play tea party. I dress her up as a little princess and put a tiara on her.
Don't let Penelope fool you. She isn't just into princesses and playing dress up.
She's got a little bit of dog in her, we think. She likes to fetch. Oh my God.
By the time the animal...
She always gives it to me, and she says, throw it. And I always have to throw it. Then she comes back and throw it back, throw it.
When you find a match, it's perfect.